Well, it's a new era for basketball in the Sacramento region. No longer Capital Christian. Welcome, Destiny Christian Academy. And tonight you're going to see the first ever men's basketball game in Destiny Christian history right here from the Oates Family Gymnasium here on NorCal Sports TV. And welcome back inside the gymnasium for another season of men's hoops here on NorCal Sports TV. Alex Tasker, a pleasure always to be with you. And joined once again by a legend in her own right, Lauren Goodson. Lauren, it's a new year for men's basketball in the region. Two very talented teams on tap for us tonight. You know, they're just getting started. We were talking pregame how there's not really a lot to say about it because the teams haven't really showed who they really are yet.
No, it's just the start. We're welcoming basketball season, but this is a traditional matchup. Weston Ranch always looking to play some top competition, and Destiny Christian now never shied away from playing those tough opponents. They both understand that this is the long game. They got to get into the situation and play these tough teams early so that they can have that longevity in the playoffs.
Yeah, we'll talk about Weston Ranch here to start first, talking with Ed Manzel, and exactly what you just mentioned. It's a tough start for them so far, 0-2, a 54-51 loss to Clovis North, a 63-56 loss to both great teams, the Clayton Valley team as well, too. But Mendel said the same thing. You know, we've had tougher starts. The year that we won the title, we started 0-7. So this is nothing new, and like you said as well, you know, this is a learning experience for these young men. And this, as a long season, you're going to play 30-plus games. Like we also said, both of these really tough but really deep traditional programs in the region, you're going to see them in the CIF playoffs.
Absolutely. Western Ranch is a program who's really clawed and fought and gotten their way, made a name for themselves. And again, like I said, they've never shied away from competition or talent. Like Coach said, some of those best seasons that they've had in their runs in their playoffs, they didn't start with wins. They started over. So again, that's just a testament of them not shying away from competition. Not a lot of teams from Stockton do. They want to come play the best teams in Sacramento, and this is a great matchup for his ball club.
And it's a hotbed for talent. You know, you come off a season last year, Weston Ranch. The Cougars went 26-4, undefeated in league play. They're not afraid to take those losses on the chin. They started, again, 0-4 last year, and then rattle off 26 straight. Let's talk about the home team, the newly minted Destiny Christian team, Capital Christian in recent years. Now the Lions. You got a new coat of paint in the gym. You got some extreme makeover home edition. You got the lights on the scoreboard. It's a video board now. You got some special MCs coming into the building. The Sacramento Kings are here tonight. So a big night for them, the first one for this men's program at home.
Man, this is a tough one. I know Coach Lorente loves the lights, the camera, the action. This is a great environment.
That's why we're here.
Not just for ourselves, but for his ball club. He wants them to be able to play in situations like this. As you get through the ranks and during the season, they're going to see key matchups. You're going to make runs in the playoffs, and the cameras are always there. The crowds just get bigger and bigger. So this is just a kickoff to what the old Capital Christian always did, and hopefully they can continue this new legacy under Destiny Christian.
And they talk about, the arenas get bigger, the crowds get bigger. Well, why not play in a big arena all year round, at home? They're 1-1 to start the season. They got a little bit of playoff revenge. The team that knocked them out last year, Vanden, took them down 65-52. And then a tough loss. A couple of breaks didn't go their way there at the end, but a loss to Dublin on the road. A team that they really had to fight in the second half to come back into that game.
It's a key component. I mean, we know Dublin's going to make a long stretch. They're a pretty athletic team, well coached.
Oh, yeah.
Again, it's about the matchups right now. It's win, lose, or draw. We're not tripping right now. It's preseason. We're in the third, fourth game of the season. Some people ain't even played 5 games yet.
No.
So when we talk about those tough teams that we're going to be talking about in the playoffs that we may end up covering again, these are the games you want to play. This is how your team gets battle tested. This is to see if all these guys, all this height, are really worth it. If I don't go into any fire, I don't know really how good my ball club is. And I want to kind of test the waters in preseason, get rolling, get rocking at the end of preseason, go into season and play those dominant games. It's 3 levels to this, right? And we're just in preseason. Everybody's worried about losing. Hey, why'd you lose to this team? It's always a hoopla right now. Baby, it's only game 3.
Oh, yeah.
We're good for right now.
Well, one of those players on this Lions team that's been generating a lot of hype is a senior here. He's been playing for a while for Lorente, Jalen Valdez, but a late scratch. He might be on a minutes restriction. He's on day 3 of antibiotics after fighting pneumonia. And, I mean, it is cold season out here. The temperature's starting to drop. But that's a big loss for this team coming into this game. But there are players who are going to make a difference coming back into it, and that's Miles Wiggins right now, the junior who's played a lot with Valdez. He's going to have to step up big time for this Lions team.
Man, if you don't know anything about Jalen's definitely gotten an opportunity to grow within the program, grow with Coach Lorente, averaging 22 points a game this season alone. And so losing that's going to be a big piece, even with restrictions. He's a fighter. He's a tough guy. So I know he's going to be fighting with Coach to try to get a couple more minutes.
Give me a couple buckets.
But Wiggins, it's going to be a great day for him to debut how much he's grown in the last year. We haven't seen him since last season. And so kind of putting in some of those other pieces. But I can't wait to see the Wiggins show tonight.
Absolutely. I was talking with Coach Lorente before the game, and he says, like you said in the open there, we want to play the best. We like these tough games. And he said, look at our schedule this year. It's a grinder. We're going to see him actually next week at the Gridley Invitational, a tournament that you can see right here on NorCal Sports TV from tip to when they cut the nets down at the end in the Farmers Hall. We're going to step aside. We're getting ready for pregame to wrap up here. When we come back, we'll have a little bit more on the game, and we'll bring a national anthem your way. And welcome back inside the Oates Family Gymnasium here. Alex Hasker, Lauren Goody Goodman. We were talking a little bit about the Destiny Christian team. We're going to see a guy like Miles Wiggins. I want to talk about this Weston Ranch Cougars team too. There's a guy there, Darion Lilly, number 1. You'll see him a lot tonight. 6'6" senior, and he's going to lead the scoring for this team, currently averaging 19.5 a game right now. That's a very impressive stat line this early in the season.
Oh, he's balling, and Lily's a guy, again, been in the program, knows what the expectation is, tough. I think, again, when you own that 19, 20 point, you can turn that into a 30 ball easily. So it's just being able to get rolling, stick to the system. I think when they come in, it's an early game. Like, there's nothing to lose. Come in with the mentality to show what you've done during the summer, how much you've grown. This is just to test the waters, right? But I think that he can lead the way. And then they got a lot of other guys right there in the mix that's kind of scrappy. They got a boatload of guys that score. But then they had another key point when I'm looking at their stats of guys that's leading in rebounding and leading in assists, leading in the steals. That means they got some other key contributors. So I think we're going to see an overall team ball coming from Western Ranch.
One of the guys I'm interested in seeing on this Western Ranch team is Josh Banks, the senior as well. He's not leading in scoring, but he is producing in other places, like you were talking about. He's got a really high field goal percentage. If you need a bucket, you might go to him. The rebounds, he's really impressive there, too. You got another guy, Damian Reese. He's getting 11 points a game. You got 3 seniors kind of leading the way, and that's great leadership for a team that you're not going to have them next year. Obviously, you've talked about this is preseason. We've got a long way to go, but this is a great chance for them to set up and really teach the next generation of Cougars on this team what our program means. And I mean, talking to head coach Menzel, it's like he's calling him the law firm of Lilly, Banks, and Reese. And I mean, tonight we're going to see if they can just really step up. As I watch right now, as Lilly just puts in a deep 3 as we're about to wrap up here pregame.
Western Ranch, both programs are about legacy, and so each generation, you as that senior, you got to teach the legacy for that to continue, for that to grow. Western Ranch has a rich history, and so they know what the expectation is when you put that maroon jersey on, and they're leading the way as seniors as you want them to in this type of ball game.
Well, it's a packed building. We're about ready to get the opening ceremonies underway. We're going to take you courtside here in just a minute for the opening prayer, and they got a special introduction from the local NBA team. You may have heard of them. They're called the Sacramento Kings. Yeah, light that beam, baby. We got a special presentation from them tonight. As we wait another couple seconds here, we'll read the starting lineups here. You'll hear them as well. We'll start with the Cougars there, and we mentioned them already. Darion Lilly gets the start, as well as Josiah Bell at the guard position. Francois Senegal, the 6'3 junior, is out there with Josh Banks and Damian Reese. As they get ready here, we'll quickly go through the lines. You're going to see Freddie Blue at the point, Mohamed Kamara, Danny Panda. We talked about Valdez. He's limited. He will not get the start. You're going to get Jep Tambala out there and Miles Wiggins as the captain. Here's the opening of our ceremonies this afternoon. We'll take you there to the courtside now.
Proud members of the CIF and ask that you join them in representing the principles of pursuing victory with honor by cheering in a positive manner and setting a good example for all young people to follow. We all got that tonight? All right, good. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome out to center court the pastor here at DCA, Scott Hagan.
We'd like to invite everybody to please stand from both sides of the gymnasium. We want to welcome you tonight to a very special night. We started a new tradition this year during football season that our pregame prayer is offered up by one of our student athletes. And tonight, we're going to invite our senior, Jalen Valdez, last year's second round. Next year's player of the year. Jalen is going to lead us in a prayer, and then following the prayer, please remain standing for the national anthem.
Bow your heads and close your eyes as we pray. Dear Lord, thank you for allowing everybody to be here, all the fans, us, Weston Ranch. Thank you for allowing us to come here and compete. I pray you just keep everybody safe and allow everybody to get out here with no injuries and get home safe. And in your name we pray. Amen. Amen.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, for those who are able, please remain standing, remove those hats in honor of America with the singing of our national anthem. Please welcome Steve Pierce.
Oh, say, can you see at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare was bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave over the land of the free and the home of the brave?
And there's Steve Pierce. And we're just about set for some basketball here at the Oates Family Gymnasium. If you're just tuning in here on NorCal Sports TV, we're about to get starting lineups here from the floor here, featuring the Kings announced team. But we'll read them to you as well. As they read off the Cougars team, you see Darion Lilly at the point with Josiah Bell. Francois Senegal getting the start with Josh Banks and Damian Reese, two players that we also talked about in the pregame. You're going to see a special introduction here for the Lions here. I'm about to call them the Cougars. I was about to go back to the Capital Christian ways. No! The Destiny Christian Lions, for the first time in school history, hosting a home basketball game as Destiny Christian. There you see him at center court. There's Scotty Fresh, your Kings pregame host. Goody, high school ball's changed a little bit since I played.
Dramatically.
A little bit. There's something to be said about the showmanship, but now it's time for brass tacks. It's time to get this bad boy underway, and I think Scotty Fresh is about to ask the same question that I'm about to ask you. Who's ready for some Friday night basketball?
Man, who could be ready to many of you?
Oh, man, I think that's all, both of us. That's all of you tuning in at home on NorCal Sports TV. We thank you for joining us, and it is time, to quote one Michael Buffer or Bruce Buffer, whichever Buffer brother you prefer. Weston wearing the burgundy and white uniforms. They're going to be going from right to left on your screens to get things going. The Destiny Christian Lions with the dark blue, red outlines and white base will be going from left to right on your screen to get things started. The band is in full effect. The crowd is full. Got a lot of people here at the Oates Family Gymnasium. 4 quarters of action coming your way as we kick off high school hoops for the 2024-25 year. Big men at the center circle. We tip and we're underway. And it looks like the Lions are going to take the ball to start. And just like that, the Cougars are going to take it away. Here's Lilly. He goes up. Fouled hard on the first way up. It's like both of them okay.
You say that extra juice for the season? He ready?
Yeah, they're ready. Jeff Tamball is going to pick up the first foul of the night. They'll send Lilly to the line. First bucket is good from Lilly. Lilly, the tallest member of this Cougar squad at 6'6", the senior. Misses the second one. And Tambala comes up with a rebound, and it's Fred Blue going to take it up court. Freddie stops. Kicks it down low. A little miscommunication, and the Cougars take over, looking to stretch the court quickly to the far side. Thought about taking the shot. Drives in, no basket.
Great way to put the ball on the deck, get some contact, get them in foul trouble. That's 2 fouls already for the Lions. They got to be disciplined, lock in a little bit. Don't give this team an opportunity to get to the foul line early.
2 possessions, 2 fouls already against the Lions. That one on Danny Panda. That's the team's second.
And we're seeing great patience and execution from Western Ranch.
Reese takes it to his left. Now he kicks it back top of the three-point arc. Why not let it fly? A little strong this time. Fight down low. They're going to cut a foul on the Lions. It's going to be a second foul on Panda. Crowd not happy with that one. 45 seconds into this first quarter. And that's 3 quick fouls for the Lions. Cougars maintain possession. Inbound tipped Lilly. That one's going to go, almost went out of bounds. That one's saved by Wiggins. It'll stay Lions ball. Good effort from the young man.
And there's Wiggins again showing his athleticism.
Blue passes. I thought about it. Now he finally gets the ball away. Good to the right side of the drive. Baseline goes up strong, too strong. Lilly comes away with the rebound. Here come the Cougars back the other way.
Got to stop him in transition.
Trying to take it all the way. Good hands. Strong defensive play there. Tipped away. Lilly with a second opportunity. Pump once, twice. Up and good.
There it is.
Darion Lilly with 3 early ones and all 3 so far.
And I like it. Western Ranch come out with the press. Give them a little pressure. Make them rattle a little bit.
And we talked about it in the pregame. These are these big matchups for this Weston Ranch team. They need these types of experiences. And way to come out on the road with pressure. They work it down low. Turnaround jumper. Rattles. Good.
That was a great move.
That was a great move there. Indeed. Jeff Tamball making up for the early foul. A nice turnaround mid-range. Rattled home. 3-2 our score. 6-10 in the first quarter.
And again, we're just seeing offense. I love it when I see a man-to-man matchup. Let's go ahead and get after it and see the execution.
Worked out into Lilly. The double team was good, and it looks like it's going to go Lions ball off of the hands of Lilly. Substitution coming in, and there's Valdez.
And there's the guy.
He worked
limited
over
minutes,
Lorente.
huh?
Yeah. Well, when you get in foul trouble quickly, his Panda's going to sit down.
Well, we already knew when he, after the break in the prayer and the national anthem, he took his warm-up talking about first, so I knew he was coming to the game sooner than later.
We watched him early. He had the warm-up tracksuit on, and I didn't see any shorts. I saw him in the pregame, and here he is. Valdez going down court, looking for a man, says take it himself, draws contact, no good. Wiggins, second opportunity, still no good. A fight for it down low. We got a man on the court, and the Cougars come away with it. Here comes Reese with pace. Reese, nice crossover move.
Direction.
And a block.
We might have to see it. We might got to see that again.
Oh.
Valdez with the push here. Just should have went to the rim, finished that, hesitated, he missed it, but.
That's Tamball, his second, team's fourth. And it's going to send Reese to the line.
Reese change of direction right here was crazy. But it's across the body. I know it looked like a great block. My hands was up with you too, young fella. But coming, anything swiped across the body, across the head, they're going to call it. It's an automatic foul. And here again, you see just across. He got him on the tip side, that short corner elbow. But when he came back across the swipe, that's going to be an automatic foul.
Reese connects on the first one.
And, I mean, if you're Weston Ranch right now, you're pretty happy. Get those two guys out, foul trouble early. If you're Coach Lorente right now, I know he's hot as fish grease because this is just missing too many layups, too many easy buckets, and that's not his team.
Shout out Mark Jones. Valdez loses the ball quickly. Thrown over to Blue. Tough from our broadcast position to see around the cheer team. Blue with a nice crossover, kicks outside. Pump fake, they go baseline. Mid-range, good.
And they needed it. Got the crowd rocking and rolling.
Mo Kamara gets his first bucket of the night, and we're tied at 4. 5:10 left in this first quarter. Nice pace to it so far. Lilly goes up off the glass. That's sweet, young man. Give him 5 total points and make it 6-4.
We talked about it prior to the game. Lilly's showing you why he's the leader of this team, leading scorer. He's putting his whole team on his back, and I like it.
Oh, Kamara is going to drive past everybody. Oh, lost handle a little bit. Blue comes away with the rebound. A second opportunity. Nice move into the paint and count the bucket. Freddie Blue with the sweet Euro to get it.
And there's a guy.
Here's Valdez. Get up off the glass. And it's good. I think he feels okay, Goody.
He's got his juice back. I don't know where he was sick at, but he's
sent back with authority. And a technical foul is going against Blue. He had a little bit of thank you, have another. That's going to put Reese at the foul line. Here's another look on our screen. Oh, and they're not liking it here at the Oates Gymnasium.
Now, we talk about this year in and year out. As you see right there, Valdez getting the layup easy. But if Destiny Christian now can hold their composure. Let's see that play. Came down, vicious block.
He turned around and said something.
It had to be some commentary between Blue and the official. But if Destiny Christian cannot beat themselves, they might be one of the best teams in the section, in the region. They have to be locked in and disciplined. And you see, everybody in the gym right now saying ball don't lie because he did not make one of those free throws.
No, that does put him in the bonus. 5 team fouls already here in the quarter. And the Cougars will take possession.
But those are just plays where you don't want to beat yourself, right? Let the crazy block, let the crowd grow. We go back and dunk it the other way. The gym is going crazy right now. But now we give them the opportunity to go to the free throw line and get another possession.
Too early. Lions hold that 2-point lead. Stop, pivot, looking for a teammate. Finally kicks it back outside. Substitutions have been made on the floor. We'll update the 5 when we get a second. The action, fast and furious here to start off hoops on NorCal Sports TV this year. Sick double team. Finds Lilly now. He's going to work baseline. Tries to go cross court. Finds a man. 3-ball on the way. Too strong.
And there's our guy.
Oh, the block with authority. Miles Wiggins rising above. Valdez the other way. Wiggins. Too strong on the layup. And those are the ones you want.
Those are the plays.
Come back the other way. Hard foul.
Oh, no.
Oh, that one's going to go against the Lions as well.
Now, didn't I just tell this team in the white jerseys, Coach Lorente, again, go slam the ball in the basket. We don't have time for these plays. I'd rather you just lay it up and then instead of trying to get a dunk attempt and we miss. We need to maximize on baskets and plays like that. When we don't, then we get into issues.
Fouls on Destin Onyewu. That was his first, team's 6th.
Single-handedly alone in this first 6 or 7 minutes of this game, they literally have missed 3, 4, 5 layups right under the basket. You cannot beat yourself. That's the difference in the ball game, being so close right now.
Subs coming in now. 2 more for Weston Ranch. Josiah Bell will sit down. Looks like number 4, Francois Senegal, will check back in. And Jeremiah Owens is out there as well for the Cougars. Crowd goes louder. Both of them are good, and we have one more substitution. Damian Reese with 3 here early in the first. Freshman Cameron Walsh checking in for the Lions. Lorente said in the pregame he wants to get them involved, and there he is on command. Cameron Walsh with the teardrop makes it 10-8.
Gets in the game and makes an impact. I like it, young fella.
Especially from a freshman on a team like this, Lorente must be happy, especially this goes to the corner. They go right back up top. Here's Banks. Banks is going to drive to his right, kicks back outside. Corner three with rejection authority.
He's on fire.
Look out, Wiggins. Don't go too
He's
crazy.
on fire.
Look out. This is a new gym.
We got a Wilson. Hey, look, my boy ain't even here. He's going crazy right now. How could I not give him homage?
Oh, man. Check your flowers at the door. Wiggins jumping out of the gym. 3 blocks.
And the D is definitely picked up for this Destiny Christian Ball Club. They are turning up the tempo, meeting them outside that three-point line, seeing what Destiny Christian can do.
No easy buckets. Foul on the floor. We'll see who they make the call on as Lily will go to the line.
And if you haven't watched in this last little first 5 minutes, Lily has a great way of getting to the basket and using his body. Once he decides to turn the corner, he's coming all the way downhill. You can't ride, as you see in that last possession. He clears it out. He's coming downhill. It doesn't matter. You got to go off and release, jump in front of him and try to take a charge, or at least change his direction because he's coming down hard.
I mean, he's 6'6" senior. That's something you just can't teach. He does connect on his first one. Give him 6 points here in the first quarter. And another freshman checking in. That's Jabril Kamara. Jabril Kamara getting his first minutes of the season. Kamara, 6'8" freshman.
And he looked every part of it.
Yes, he does. He's someone I do not want to meet in a back alley with the lights out.
Well, since it's been a swap party tonight, I mean, I guess Lorente said, hey, we're just going to continue it.
Absolutely. So 2 freshmen bring it up court now. Walls taking his time, very patient, man-to-man. Looking for a teammate, looking for help. There's a foul. Foul's on Senegal, his first. That's the team's first as well. Inbound goes to Wiggins. They work it around the perimeter. They work it now back down low baseline. Looks for Wiggins. Tries to find a teammate. Says, I'll take it myself. Sweet little skyhook's too strong. Second chance. Look at Kamara fighting for it. And a call.
That's a great hustle play right there. Both teams getting on the ground, trying to fight for it. That's what you want to see.
Foul goes against Lily. Team's second. And now the momentum's starting maybe shift a little bit as the Lions take control.
And that shift is coming really from Coach Lorente right now, making some good decisions and moves to make a defensive presence and seeing how that can turn into some points.
Perimeter shot no good. They come back the other way. Reese back in the game. He takes it to the corner. They thought about 3. Kicked it back to Reese. Now he lets it fly. Teardrop 3. Dang near touched the lights. And Reese all of a sudden was 6. Coming up court. Here's Valdez. Valdez puts it back on the floor. And they're going to call an offensive foul. They're saying offensive foul. It's hard to see from our... Nope, they say he stepped out of bounds. Correction. We're fighting against the cheer team on their feet. We're not going to knock the energy.
We love it.
We love it. We see it a little bit easier when it's on this side of the court. Reese steps back. Now he drives, spins, tries to find a teammate. Oh, ball knocked away and taken away. Up they come. Valdez. Oh, that was sweet, young man. His 4th point of the evening.
Valdez doing what he does best, getting out in the transition, going and finishing around the rim.
Cougars up 1:43 left in this first quarter of action. Cougars want to work the perimeter, trying to find some space. They work it inside, now kicked back outside. Thought about the three-pointer, was the drive. Oh, a lot of contact there. A lot of steps
right there, but he stuck with it and got the basket.
Reese gets the float too.
And now we're really seeing, I mean, we talked about it prior to the game, seeing how Reese's numbers, but he is a really smooth point guard. He picks his poison when he wants to, and he's kind of out right now. He got a little Charlie horse, I think, on that last play.
A lot of contact. They're going to make a substitution, put a couple different guys in. Menzel will make the change, and we'll keep an eye on him. He looks like he's in some serious pain.
And Reese just got it going, so hopefully he returns back to the ballgame.
Absolutely, and like seeing what he's doing. Reese quickly with 9 points. Out of bounds will stay Lions ball.
Now, I don't want to say it, but it kind of the shift for the Lions is getting Valdez back in the game.
Well, the team's leading scorer. He's averaging 22 a game. And a guy, I mean, speaking from experience here, by that third day after antibiotics, you start to feel like yourself. And I know Coach Lorente is happy to see his team captain out there.
Absolutely. And you can tell that he's a senior staple. Like, this is a guy, like I said earlier, worked his way really up. He's always been a key part, special, finding his role, taking out this leadership role, and the whole gym kind of erupts every time he touches the basketball.
Oh, you can hear it already tonight. Absolutely. Wiggins tries to find Valdez, has to shift to his left to get it. High pressure. He's going to try to get a screen from Kamara. Gets it. A little bit of a move. Euro step. Float game. No good. Kamara goes up for the rebound, and it'll turn over to the Cougars. We're just under 1 minute left in our first frame. 15-12 our score. Spin move, Lily. Oh, I think the feet moved a little bit. No
Just
call.
a little bit on that bounce, but we're going to keep the ball rolling. Again, I like the pressure from the Lions. Come out man-to-man, face up. Let's see what they can do.
Step back glass, and it's good. Josiah Bell gets on the board here. 17-12 score. Inbound to Kamara. He doesn't pick up the dribble. Now he tries to get it up front to his teammate. Turns it over. We'll quickly turn it right back over. And Valdez says, let's calm it down a little bit. 25 on the shot clock.
They want to get it out of Valdez's hand. You see the immediate double team.
Kicked inside. Tries to go glass. Foul. And to the stripe they go. Cameron Wall's drawing it.
I don't know. This freshman, I like him a lot. And again, there's not a lot of freshmen that get to play on this Coach Lorente's teams, no matter what the name of the team is. You got to be a pretty good guy to be up here as a freshman and be so early in the rotation.
First one is good. The foul's on number 5, Josh Banks. That's his first. Team's third. Couple changes here. With 22 left, as Kamara will step out now. Good effort from the freshman and some good first minutes for him
Came in
this
and
year.
did what he needed to do. Again, those little fumbles in the post and, maybe missing the border here or not. We got to remember, he is a freshman. So I think he came in and did his service minutes right there, get a little blow, see how Coach brings him back in.
Second opportunity is no good for Walls, and they bring it up court. 17, shot clock dead. Here's Damian Reese. Man against Wiggins. That's a tough matchup. He'll kick it over to Lilly. Lilly guarded by the freshman Walls. Walls, good defense. Here's Valdez to pick up. They kick back outside. Reese pump fake, sends him free flight. Midi committee, no good. And Valdez takes the rebound, and that will end our first quarter of action with the score. Weston Ranch Cougars 17 over the DCA Lions 13. We'll step aside when we come back. Second quarter. Don't go anywhere.
The time to get in shape is finally here. The Boss Move Fitness app is here to help you accomplish your goals with a customized meal plan, day by day, with a shopping list to make sure that you're eating something nutritious and delicious to help you lose the belly fat for good. It also comes with a customized workout plan, whether you're in a gym or at home, so therefore you never ever have to question what you're doing to make sure you get in the shape that you want to be in. Get started today at GetStartedAtBossMoveFitness.com to accomplish your goals.
Back inside the gym. Yes, your eyes do not fool you. Those are the King's dancers. Goody.
Man, look at the collaboration. I really am proud of the Sacramento Kings and the things that they're doing as far as their Kings community networking. Being able to come in and do things like this at high schools is an amazing opportunity. It's a benefit to have an NBA team right here in your local city.
In your backyard. As many as, some people talk about Warriors or Lakers. And the NBA is that global ambassador.
Absolutely.
But you love seeing, like you said, the community members showing up in the community as the Kings actually took down the San Antonio Spurs by a healthy margin. Sorry if you had that game on the DVR. Light the beam. And I can say that in a professional sense.
And it's a great opportunity for the young kids. I think we always bring them to the stadium and see the opportunities, but some of the cheerleaders we're standing right next to, they aspire to be those people. These guys are getting called by NBA legends. Those are the things that give you kind of that atmosphere, and that's something that Destiny Christian is striving to do, set the trends.
And you talk about the Kings being a community partner, the Golden One Center hosting the CIF championships every year, giving those kids the chance to play on an NBA court. How fun is that? But we got a long way before we get to the CIF. It's only game number 3. 17-13 is our score. Cougars currently over the Lions. Here's Josiah Bell trying to back it in. Thought about it. Kicks the corner. There's Reese. 3 ball on the way. Cash it again. Reese with 11 so far tonight. That's his second triple so far, and it makes the lead 7.
Reese is definitely showing why that field goal percentage is so high.
Oh, but speaking of a field goal percentage, come back the other way. Cameron Walls gets another bucket, his 5th point of the night, and it's back to a 5-point game, 20-15. I like what Weston Ranch is doing here. They're starting to slow the ball down a little bit because the Lions is another 3 ball on the way. Foul on the floor. And he loved the sportsmanship there. Cameron Wall is sticking his hand out, helping back up.
I'm liking Reese more and more as he demonstrates why he's the leader running the show over there. You want a poised point guard, and he's really trying to prick his poison, get his right shots, step in when he can, didn't let him come down right there on that last shot, and so naturally that's how we got to the free throw line.
Leading scorer right now with 11, struggling a little bit from the free throw stripe. He's only, as I check here, 3 of 6, 50% from the stripe. To finish my point, I was saying Weston Ranch doing a good job of slowing things down, realizing that the Lions can run past you.
Yes,
don't give them the opportunity.
You don't want to give them any type of ammo. And then, they have no Coach Mano Rafiq used to coach at El Camino, played many times against Coach Lorente, so they have a staff who knows this ball club really well, knows the coaching staff really well as he knocks that one down. But again, if you allow this program to get out, they're long, they're athletic, they're going to blow you out the water. So you want to slow it up, give yourself more opportunity to go and do your thing.
Ooh. Kamara, luckily that one getting tipped away by Lily. Back to a 7-point game now, 22-15. Mo's going to inbound it. Goes to Freddie Blue. Blue's going to bring it up. Nice little get-back move. Bring it into the front court. Blue kicks it to Wiggins. Wiggins going to drive, says, I don't mind the contact. And the sweet layup says, thank you very much. He's finally on the board tonight. Back to a 5-point game. Turnaround 3. No good. Rebound. Lions. That one tipped out of bounds by number 5.
I was literally going to say the same thing. You took the words right out of my mouth. I was like, he needed to get on the board. That was a good, strong, tough basket. But great to see the ball going for him.
Right, absolutely. And you're going to start seeing it now a little bit better. Nice crossover by Freddie again. Brings it into the front court. Kick back to Wiggins. Wiggins takes it to his right. Now to his left. Sweet left hand. Dumps down low. Great second pass. Second opportunity on the offensive rebound. They're going to kick it outside. Plenty of time on the shot clock to Blue. He's got room. He drives. Float game. Good.
There it is.
Freddie's second field goal of the night. 22-19.
He's one of those guys. He's come up through the program, developed himself, really showing why he's putting in that work to be at this level.
Absolutely. And he gets his hand in there, tips it away. The junior point guard, as there's another look at it. And I like what he did after he poked the ball out. He immediately started sprinting to go the other way. Catch and shoot, 3 ball on the way, no good. Wiggins with a big rebound, goes to Kamara, pump fake, and it goes to Valdez. Valdez brings it up. Left hand dribble, has plenty of help with him now. Stops the dribble, kicks outside, 3 ball on the way, no good, too strong. Oh, and that's going to be a fight we're going to see the rest of the night. Lily and Valdez. Lily says take it himself, drives baseline after the kick, float game himself, no good. Second opportunity, big rebound, and now Valdez says thank you very much. We go the other way. The turnover from Senegal. He's had a tough start to tonight's game. Pump fake, free flight, too strong on the baseline, and the Cougars are going to calm things down. You see it already. Now these seniors, they know the momentum. They can kind of feel
sloppy. It was getting a little sloppy. Again, Reese kind of should have stayed in that last shot, but the tempo, they got to control it. That's a legal screen all day long.
Coming back the other way, and the Lions are going to take it.
It's a rub screen right there. A lot of players get caught up in this, especially guards. Crazy part about it is guards want good screens, but we don't know how to set good screens. So, again, that's a rub screen. You don't got to move any fighting, and then Reese picks up an unnecessary foul too far away from the basket.
That's Reese's first foul, team's first here in the second quarter. Both teams with one foul. Blue goes down low. Oh, double team. Goes to Valdez with a little bit of space. Blue free flight, flip game, no kicks to the corner. Three ball on the way, off the glass, no good. Valdez is going to fight for it. He's going to take it away. And you talk about Valdez 6'6" with sweet handles, and then he can do something like that. Doesn't drop this time. Oh, and a fight down low. Man, Lily and Valdez, look out.
And again, those chip buckets, those low post opportunities, DCA is not really getting an opportunity to take advantage of.
Great defense from Wiggins, forces the transition. Here he comes off the glass.
Oh,
back,
oh,
and a foul.
Woo!
They're jumping. They're jumping tonight, Goody.
Man, they going out there to touch the top of the backboard tonight. These young men coming out ready to fly.
Reese picks up his second foul, team's second as well. And it puts the freshman Walls to the line.
And again, all the fans, it's like, ooh, any swipe, any cross cut across the head, it's an automatic foul, okay? And usually the result of the foul makes you get the crazy block. It's usually, I fouled you, that's
so it
why.
looks great.
Yeah, that's why I got the block. But any swipes across the head, and that's to protect the person that's trying to go score so that we don't have any unnecessary head hits.
Second opportunity, no good. Wiggins trying to fight for it down low. And it's going to be Cougars balls that goes out. Last person to touch it was Mo Kamara. But we're back to a 2-point game. This one's anyone's ball game. We are in for a treat so far here tonight on a Friday. Substitutions come in. Lily going to bring this one up. Lily with 7. No buckets here so far in the second quarter. He kicks it to Banks, who's going to get some separation. Drives inside, faces a double team, kicks it now to the corner. They work it around. Good ball movement from the Cougars. Lily, spin move, tries to get it inside. Goes back to Reese. Now they go to the corner again. They work it back top. Ooh, kick outside. They wanted the walk. Don't get the call. Strong. Fight for it. Rebound. Walls, and Walls with speed. He says, I'm going to take it myself. Draws some contact. And he'll draw the foul.
And they going to say going up. I think that's a great take for the freshman. Way to push the tempo, be athletic. You know, see who going to run with you. Nobody stop you. Go to the basket. Now he's going to the free throw line.
Josh Banks draws a foul. Second team foul here in the quarter. Excuse me, third team.
And I mean, the young freshman has been pretty much their spark plug off the bench so far, being able to put up the produce the numbers, but also be a key factor in playing in some defense, getting some plays, and then being an offensive threat. A lot of freshmen at this moment, they're like, oh, if I just play good defense and be solid, I can, sustain.
Coach will put me in,
yeah, but he's actually coming out here and showing he got a little bit more in the tank.
Mm-hmm. He's the leading scorer right now for this Lions team with 6. Chance to make it 8 from the charity stripe with 4 minutes left, and a chance to tie the game. Broadcaster curse. There. Thank you.
Yeah, we definitely jinxed it.
I can call him and I can see him. Banks checking out for the Cougars. The senior yet to crack the scoring column, 2 fouls. And that's another one of those things we were talking about where you just need to see that first one go down. I'm sure he'll see that.
And that can happen in one or two ways. Either you get to the line and you knock down free throws and see the ball go in, or just take an easy bucket. Everything doesn't have to be necessarily, the Steph Curry way, shoot a 3 to be able to see if you can score tonight or not.
He checks out, and Jet Tambala steps back in. Tambala picked up those 2 quick fouls within the first couple minutes. Here's a 3-ball in transition. It was a defensive lapse from Tambala, and that 3-ball is good.
He was in all rotation. He shot that beautifully deep.
Oh, yeah. And great pressure and a great move to bring it up front. With speed, tries to kick it out to the corner, and you're going to say out of bounds.
And there they go.
Offensive foul.
Yes, sir. They just tried to pick up the last one. They called a blocking charge on the freshman. They say, okay, again, head down, out of control. You got to be able to jump stop. I know players do not like it, but take that jump stop. If you're not going to go score, go kick it out.
That's going to be on Tambala again.
That's his third, isn't it?
That is his third.
And you can just see nothing but frustration written all over his face. He hasn't even really gotten any rhythm to play in tonight's ball game.
He's really trying, he's trying to put that energy out there, and he knows, hey, this is a big game, but I think he's a little too over-aggressive right now.
Absolutely.
And they're going to do some floor maintenance here. We take this moment, I've talked about it on this network before, but they've done so many things to this gymnasium over the years. I remember one year, I believe it was Sac High was facing Capital Christian here, and the air conditioning vent started leaking on the floor, and it took us an hour. This was 2020. We were doing things remotely, and you have no idea what's going on, so I had to describe an air conditioning leak from miles away from my bedroom during the game. Back to the action here. Float game's too strong. Fight for the ball. Good rebound. Second opportunity. Lily lets the teardrop go. No good. Fight for it down low. And Freddie Blue says, I got it. Nice handles. Brings it up now to the front court. Kick to the corner. That 3 ball now. Glass again. No good. Second opportunity. They kick back to Freddie. 3 ball on the way again. Rattles it home. Freddie Blue back in the scoring column. He's got 5 this quarter, and it's a 1-point game with 2:50 left in the first. 25-24 is the score.
And they needed that. They haven't hit a deep ball
yet.
I think that was their first 3. So
I think you're correct.
They needed to see that go in the rim.
LeBlanc out there. Ball right now. Kicks it, float, foul. They're going to get Wiggins on that one. That'll be his second.
And Bell needed that. He's been trying to attack. It's been a little frustrating, only with the 2 points so far. So now he's being able to create. But again, him getting in rotation, him getting those points, we talked about that in the beginning of the game. Everybody else is going to have to help Lily produce. Obviously, Reese stepping up big right now. Now it's time for Bell to come out and show what he can do.
A chance for these players, too, to catch their breath a little bit. Action's been fast and furious. You see a lot of hands on shoulders and hips right now. Misses the first one. Bell with only 2 so far tonight. Our leading scorer still is Damian Reese. He's got 13. Of the Cougars, 25. Second one up, no good again. And these Cougars, man, they're missing a lot of those freebies.
I was just about to say that. I'm looking at the free throw line. It's a lot of misses on both sides, a lot of 1-1s.
Freddie said heat check. Valdez keeps it in. Oh, just tipped off his teammate's hands. And Valdez, man, you talk about a guy who can show up anywhere on the court right now. He's kind of one of those, what we call in baseball, the 5-tool player. You can see him really do just great.
He can literally do everything.
He really can.
And if you don't know, he will show out and bring the house down in here.
Speaking of showing out the house, Lily says he's too small. He gets back on the board. That's his 9th point, 27-24. Coming back the other way now. There's Freddie. He kicks it over to Valdez. He says, oh, he thought about it. Now to the corner. 3 ball, too strong. And they just can't hit from distance right now.
But did you see how many players close down on him? They know what Valdez can do. And there's Lily. He's rolling.
Teardrop again. Timeout. Lorente. The Cougars lead 29-24. They take the timeout. So do we. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Back inside the gymnasium, Alex Sasser, Lauren Goodman here, NorCal Sports TV, as we kick off basketball coverage for the 2025 season. And a good one here so far. Weston Ranch coming on the road. They lead by 5, 90 seconds plus some change.
I mean, again, had not won a ball game yet. Come in, you got some tough ones, and look at what they're doing right now, making it a ball game, making it tough for this new DCA ball club.
Valdez brings it up. He has it stripped, takes it right back, fights for man, and he puts it in. 3-point opportunity coming up for the Lions, and Valdez needed that one.
I'm not surprised when coach, obviously every coach you call the timeout, you need execution. What better person to get an execution than your best player? And that's what Valdez is going to do. Put the ball in his hands, even though he lost it there. Stick with the play. He's a tough kid, and now you get the N1 ball.
Oh, he misses the opportunity. Ball will stay. And it looks like it's going to be Cougar ball, yes.
And again, another missed free throw opportunity. Everybody today just can't knock it down for free throw land. It's not home. It's not away. Nobody can hit one.
You know, it's a new gymnasium. We're just getting used to it. Maybe the lights are a little off.
You know, it's maybe the navy blue is giving a little distraction.
Any optometrists want to reach out to us, shoot us a text, a tweet, a blue sky message. Let us know if the navy blue is throwing us off. Coming back the other way. Nice little step into the lane. No good. It's like they're going to keep the foul. Well, they're going to say shooting. It's going to go against Onyewu, his second.
And again, Bell, he's a thick, stocked kid, so he using his body to get to the basket, use it any way to get around. But again, I just told you on that last play, him being able to get to the rim, being able to see the ball finally go in the basket, there he goes, knocks down the free throw. He is going to try to build on this quarter. We still got a minute and 14 left. You want to build on momentum before you go into the halftime. And so getting him going is really good for those Cougars.
Like you said, first one was good there. 4-point game now. Second opportunity on the way. Rattles everywhere but the bottom of the net. Oh, they all lose his possession, comes back in. Free flight, blocked Valdez. Second opportunity, no good. A third opportunity, no, and they're going to slow things down. Big rebound, Grayson Smith kicks it up into the front court now. Mid-game, rattles everything but the bottom of the net again. Oh, and they're falling all over the floor now. Here come the Cougars. Smart from Darion Lilly. He's going to slow things down.
And I assume Destiny was going for the 2-for-1, so maybe that's why they shot early. But Western Ranch is like, absolutely not. We're going to
we're going to play our game. Lilly faces that double team. Big double team, too. Look at the size on the floor. That one taken away. Onyewu making up for the foul. Here he comes. Kicks it to the corner. Three ball. No good. Too strong. Second opportunity. Off. Wow. Big contact. Now transition team comes up the other way. Valdez. Hard foul. Both of them look all right. 21 seconds.
And we see a little shake-up right now from the Lions. A lot of new faces in the ball game right now. And you see the leader of the squad, Valdez, telling them, hey, just calm down. Let's be patient. We're taking unnecessary shots. I know Coach Lorente's system very well. He wants to get it inside out to get that rotation before he gets that first three. So they just got to be patient.
Jeremiah Owens was the one who was fouled on the way up. He misses his first opportunity.
And I don't know if it was just me or did they not know how much time was on the scoreboard? Because it seemed like they was in a panic rush, like it was 10 seconds left.
You would have thought there was 3 seconds.
Yeah. I need 25 there left on the clock. Everybody just needs to take a deep breath and let's get a good shot off.
Owens, the 6'3 sophomore, maybe just saw glory in the lights. Misses both of them. A big one-handed rebound. Oh, man, Grayson Smith. Valdez calls the play. The shot clock is dead. 15 to play in the first half. They trail by 4. Valdez takes it with his left, goes behind the back of his right, steps into the paint, takes another step, and that's why he's your captain.
Does what he does best. Just let me cook.
2, kicks it down low. Great block from Wiggins. He says, get that out of my gym, and that is how we end the first half. Cougars take a 2-point lead over the Lions. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll recap the first half. Don't go anywhere.
That's what we do.
In a club with some words and I pipe down. Shawty got me out too high. I be stepping on them in some white ones. Can't control them. I think I'm too fly. She back to back, oh, she in that mode. I rip her tracks out, she gotta go. I hop up on my bike and piece of naughty yo. She's not about the way, that's where you go. If you believe in yourself, it will get you through it. Oh, I believe in myself. Okay, you see what I'm doing? In a club with some wines and I pipe down. Shawty got me out too high. I be stepping on them in some white ones. Can't control, I think I'm too fly.
time to get in shape is finally here. The Boss Move Fitness app is here to help you accomplish your goals with a customized meal plan, day by day, with a shopping list to make sure that you're eating something nutritious and delicious to help you lose the belly fat for good. It also comes with a customized workout plan, whether you're in a gym or at home, so therefore you never ever have to question what you're doing to make sure you get in the shape that you want to be in. Get started today at GetStartedAtBossMoveFitness.com to accomplish your goals in no time.
That's all we do.
In a club with some words and I pipe down. Shawty got me out too high. I be stepping on them in some white ones. Can't control it, I think I'm too fly. She back to back, oh, she in that mode. I rip a tracks out, she gotta go. I hop up on my bike, just piecing out of you. It's not about the way, yeah, this way you go. If you believe in yourself, it will get you through it. Oh, I believe in myself. Okay, you see what I'm doing? In a club with some wines and I pipe down. Shawty got me out too high. I be stepping on them in some white ones. Can't control it, I think I'm too fly.
Back inside the Oates Family Gymnasium here from the campus of Destiny Christian Academy, formerly Capital Christian. NorCal Sports TV giving you coverage of this highly anticipated matchup, and I'm still trying to catch my breath. That was a fast pace. That was good. Oh, man, that was...
Man, it came out. It was everything that we wanted it to be. The environment is everything that we want it to be. I mean, it's a great first season opener for NorCal Sports TV.
Oh, yeah, and you love it. We got full coverage coming up next week on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday as the teachers get down to that new Kendrick Lamar. That's new to me. Sorry, I'm distracted. The Gridley Invitational.
You got to love a teacher dance-off.
Oh, man, especially to not like us. Man, you know, somewhere Drake is not happy. The 70th Gridley Invitational is coming up next week. We will have full coverage, all games on our networks, all for free on YouTube, NorCal Sports TV. Give us a follow wherever you choose to do your social media.
It's the best time of the season. It's 24/7 basketball, some of the best basketball in the section. Hands down, if you know about the Gridley tournament, you know who comes to the Gridley tournament.
And they do such a great job up there. I could talk about them, but we'll talk about them more next week. Let's talk about tonight. Our leading scorer right now is for the Cougars there, Weston Ranch. Damian Reese with 13. He caught fire there towards the end of that first quarter, rolled it into the second, 13, hitting multiple times from distance. Darion Lilly, we talked about him in the pregame too. He's got 11. And then we got two other players, Bell and LeBlanc, both with 3. The other side of the coin there, Destiny Christian, somewhat even pacing. Valdez, when we thought, oh, maybe he's going to play, maybe not. He's playing. He's leading with 8 points. 2 players, Freddie Blue and freshman Cameron Walls with 7. Pretty spaced out there.
Absolutely. Okay, so for the Cougars right now, you can see from their squad, it's the Lilly and Reese show, and this is why. Coach talked about it earlier. They showed their dominance. Reese, I love how he came into the scene. Really smooth point guard, really sharp shooting actually, but took over. And then Lilly as well, kind of getting it started, getting deep into the paint, really putting some pressure on the bigs for Destiny Christian. Now on the other side, we already knew what my boy Valdez was going to do. I can't tell you anymore. This kid is probably the hardest working kid I've seen in a while play in the section. Like anything that you need as a leader, he brings it. If you need him to get the team back in order, he does it. And so Blue coming in real sturdy, real steady. But I think the biggest surprise out of everybody is the freshman. I mean, I think Coach Lorente knows his potential and knows what who he can be. But when they step up and play in games like this, you're so happy. But if you are the Destiny Christian Lions, what you see, they ain't came out yet. They just getting started and talking. If you're Coach Lorente, maximizing on the inside dumps. They've been getting the bigs the ball, but just losing it, turnovers and things of that nature has kind of frustrated them. And also finishing the chippies, getting those little layups in, not turning the ball over. They got to stop beating themselves. I think it would be a different ball game right now. Cougars are up by 2. We'll see how it goes.
Just about a minute away here. We'd like to remind you that NorCal Sports TV is not possible without all of you tuning in at home. So thank you so much for joining us tonight. Like, comment, subscribe, get the bell on for all of the activity coming your way the rest of this season. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. Like we mentioned, that Gridley tournament coming up here. That Gridley tournament doesn't feel like I'm doing it any justice. The 70th Gridley Invitational, all the great work that they do up there in Northern California, the experience they provide these young men. We got all that coming up. We got a lot of action left here too as I try to fill another 30 seconds before we get back to it. Any predictions? What you think any adjustments you see these coaches are going to make here?
I think the defensive tempo is going to pick up if you are Destiny Christian. If you're Western Ranch, you got to lock in. I think as they finished in that last quarter, that second quarter, they weren't as efficient with their offense. They weren't executing at a high clip, which is why they got a lot of scrap baskets and a lot of one-on-one baskets. If Western Ranch can stick to their system, I think they could coast out of here. But I expect it to be a dogfight all the way to the end just because this is the type of programs. Unless somebody can get a little nudge and runs it overflow, which both of these teams have the capability of doing, I think we're going to be in the nail biter all night.
Well, we are ready for the third quarter to get underway. Trying to see who's going to start with possession here. So I'm trying to look past the mascots, the cheerleaders, and it looks like the Lions will start with the ball. And as I say that, thank you, Scott Moak. And here we go. Third quarter underway. Lions will bring it up. We'll get the starters for you when we have the opportunity. Wiggins works it into the post. Nice turnaround float game. He just can't seem to get that one to fall tonight.
And that's what Coach Lorente wants. It's a good opportunity to just short come.
Reese, pump fake, drives, tries to go hook shot, no good. And a rebound down low. It's going to come Destiny Christian's way. They're going to try to work it up. And guess who's starting this time in the second half? Float game! Count the bucket. Tambala gets on the board and a quick turnover, and we're tied at 30.
He needed that one. That was a great lob, finding the big man down low in the short corner.
There's what Valdez can do for you. Draws the foul. It's going to put Freddie Blue to the line. It looks like Reese is going to draw the foul. Correction, that's going to be on Josh Banks, his third, team's first here in the third quarter. Blue with 7 in the first half, as we were mentioning. Make it 8 this time with the free throw.
Very solid guard. Again, another kid that's coming through the ranks in the system here as they've transitioned. I'm really happy to see a lot of familiar faces sticking. You know, a lot of times when there may be some school changes or some system changes that some guys end up leaving and going to other places. So that's really good that Coach Lorente was able to keep some of his core guys here.
Freddie able to cash in on both. We go to the far side, and I am blocked by a Lion. Free ball on the way from the corner, no good, and a rebound's going to go Destiny Christian's way, and they're going to move it right back up to Freddie. Freddie, nice handles. He's thinking for Valdez, couldn't find him. Good pressure from the Cougars.
And I actually like this setup because now Valdez doesn't have to be the point guard. He can move to the 2 and kind of do some off-guard things.
Ball knocked out of bounds. It'll stay Lions ball. .651. Destiny Christian has taken a quick 2-point lead after trailing by 2 at the half. Blue brings it forward, looks for his teammate. He looks for Kamara. Loses it. Reese goes up, tries to jam it home, can't get it. Rebound, Cougars. 3 ball on the way from Lilly. He can't rattle it home, and the Lions take the ball right back. Here they come. Ooh, risky pass. They're going to get away with that one. Blue looking for a teammate the whole way. He's got Valdez. Valdez calling something out. Freddie works it inside. Thought about the 3 ball. Pump faked. Instead picks up his dribble. Now kicked back outside. Nice steps to the side. 17 on the shot clock. Freddie works it to Valdez. First time he's touched the ball here in the third. Decides to work it into the post. Valdez stripped from him. Threw his hands up. Couldn't believe he didn't get the call. Instead coming back the other way. That one was taken by Josiah Bell.
There's a kid. There's a kid again.
Mama, there go that man again. And I know he's in high school, but I'm not afraid to call the 6'6" junior
Oh,
a
no,
man.
he definitely manned the ball on the last 4, 5, 6 blocks he got on tonight.
Inbound, corner 3 on the way. Count it. Huge bucket there. And that's LeBlanc. It's his second one from distance. He's got 6 on the night. And just like that, we're tied again. Float into the middle, left it short, tipped back outside. Second opportunity, and that one misses everything.
I don't think he gauged that one. It might have slipped out. That's usually his shot.
He was looking at his hands. Everybody, every shooter, when they do that, ooh, tight, contested shot. Reese gets on the board here in the second half. He's got 15. Tough contested shot.
And that's exactly what he needed. He needed to turn the bucket in. He's been in a couple fouls this last few times, so see the ball go in the rim is good for him.
And we're going to get a foul. We're going to give it to number 4. Senegal's third as we look at that replay again. It seems like one of those fouls that you just don't really need to take this early in the third.
No.
Just saw the inbound. Weston Ranch leads by 2. Largest lead of the game so far has been 7 by the Cougars. Tambala with it. Takes it left hand into the paint. Nice patient finish. That Tambala. Give him 4. Doubles his scoring from the first half. He's got 8, and we're tied at 34 again.
And I like how he just put the ball on the floor and kind of took it. That was his best move all night.
Corner 3 on the way. No good. Rebound, Tambala. And he's getting it done on both sides of the ball now. Wiggins was calling for it. Freddie's going to go float again. Third time's the charm for Freddie. Count the book at 36-34. 4:36 in the third quarter. The action picking back up now. Reese goes for it. That one's blocked. Gets his rebound. Now he kicks it outside. Here's Lilly. Long two on the way. Too strong. Rebound. Lions. Valdez will finally settle it. Tambala with an impressive rebound again. And he's really showing up here in the second half. Blue floater. Trying to get that one. Tough angle. Fight for it down low. I'm going to say jump ball. And Weston Ranch will take possession.
And we got to switch Logan George with that last bucket.
So Logan George, the freshman, gets his first of the night. And the timeout taken. That one taken by the Cougars. We'll stay with it right here. 36-34. Lions can't really seem to step away so far. They've had the momentum times, just they get to like 2 or maybe 4, but the Cougars are right there the entire time.
Well, again, they've been trailing, so the Lions are kind of like playing this cat and mouse game right now with the Cougars. Again, I think lack of execution that we see from Western Ranch is kind of having them in this close ball game. But again, it's getting back. It's getting those stops. It's not giving up those easy buckets. That's going to help Western Ranch. But for the Lions, they need to get some stops. Like, they need to put a series of stops together. There's a difference from, okay, we know Bridges is going to block it to outer space. But again, he's the only one that's playing solid defense. He's getting those blockouts. We need to play collectively and put a group of stops together to make this separation. If they can do that after this timeout, you'll see that. But if not, the Cougars are going to stay around.
And, I mean, we also talked about it a lot during the pregame and a little bit there at halftime about how early in the season we are. And I think we're seeing that a little bit more right now with just, I don't want to call it sloppy. It's been a very aggressive back and forth game. But just kind of, mistakes like that on the inbound as Valdez tried to keep it in, but he stepped out. In a moment there, he kind of held his knee a little bit. I think he's okay. Yeah, he's going to jog that one off.
But you're always going to be victim of this. The limbo, we need to get a screen. Some type of action has to come here. It can't be a one-on-one because he's getting double teamed.
Mm-hmm. All right, coming back now in the other way. LeBlanc had it, and he brings it up forward now. Here's Josiah Bell. He kicks to the corner. Pump fake, sends a man on the flight, but he walks.
He literally stepped as he moved the ball. Got to keep those feet planted.
And that's one of those turnovers again. We got a packed house tonight. The place to be on a Friday night here in Sacramento. If you love hoops. Destiny Christian brings it up. Valdez. Ooh. One of those passes that just didn't look like it was going to go the entire way. Nice little layup, strong for Jeremiah Owens. Sophomore gets on the board.
Love it. Go get the layup. Don't try to go make a show.
It's tough. Listen to this crowd. You want it to be a show, but right you are. Makes a nice play. And they're going to call a foul there. Looks like that one's going to go against LeBlanc. That's his first, the team's third.
And they cleaned it up a lot from that first half. Refs, kind of officials letting them play instead of calling it so chippy. And
well, I mean, we saw it right away. It was like 3 possessions, 3 fouls against Destiny Christian. Spin move in the paint. Move. That was nice. Rebound, couldn't come away with the putback. And they kick it up to the corner. Here's Reese. We've seen him make this all night. Not this time. Short. And a rebound coming back the other way for the Lions. Here's Valdez. 2-on-1. Takes it with his left hand. Patient. Spin move. Float game. Too strong. Second opportunity for the Lions. They'll kick it outside. And they'll go back to Valdez again. He says, I'm going to shoot it from Lodi. They can't connect this time either. A third opportunity. Pump fake. Kicked outside. This one taken away from LeBlanc. They're going to go to Reese. Brings it up into the front court. No. Patience. Checks it down. You see Menzel calling for it. Slow it down a little bit, fellas.
And you see who wanted the ball. Lilly. He's like, hey, give me the rock. I need to take over.
Haven't called his name too much. Uncontested 3-ball on the way. No good. Rebound. Fight for it. It's going out of bounds. Where's the call? They're going to say Lions ball.
I like Lilly taking the rock. a little bit, running that point guard position because it really does open it up. They know this is their best player. He's getting double team attraction. As you see on that instant replay, him with the ball opens up some of those shots for Reese, some of those shots for these other guys. I like this little setup right here.
Willie, we haven't called his name too much here in the second half. Now he's going to step to the side. Now he works back to the paint, loses possession, and now the Lions 2-on-3. Crossover Wiggins, kicks outside. Oh, walked it right into the double team. Valdez has some blockers now. He's going to think about it. Now he drives 4-on-1. Pro step into the paint. Foul. Foul's going to be on number 23.
If you haven't figured it out, if you ain't watched, Valdez is a great step-through player. That's how he makes the adjustment, the 1-2 Euro step, how he can pull the ball back over his body. Again, you're trying to give yourself up too much, Reese. Change of direction. Make him change direction, but no, you pick up your third foul.
Valdez connects on the first one, 37-36. Our score, and the referee's going to take a second. He detects some unexpected moisture on the ball. And it's not words I expected to say tonight, but here we are. Second one on the way is good. Valdez connects both.
Valdez not going to miss too many free throws.
And they take the lead by 2. Lilly in the front court. Faces that double team again. Moving. Oh, puts him on the floor. Now he gets the ball back. Has the open man in the corner. Instead spins, tries to kick it back outside. They maintain possession and step out of bounds.
And Coach Menzel's going crazy over there trying to get some attention and get some rotation to the ball. Obviously, on that last play, that was not what he wanted for his team to do.
No, not at all. Lorente, on the other hand, happy to give Valdez the minutes that he wanted. Nice! It looked like a shot. We'll call it the tip-in. We'll give him the assist. Tambala raising up to get another 2. He's got 6 in the quarter, and the lead grows to the largest it has all night for the Lions. It's 40-36. Kicked up top. Josiah Bell, 3-ball to answer. No good. Rebound, Lions. Chance to extend the lead. They go to Valdez. Here's the matchup you want. Breezes past the double team. Floater, no good. He was trying to get flashy. They kick it back up. LeBlanc, he'll shoot the distance. 3! Keith, his second of the quarter, and it's a 1-point game. 40-39. Under a minute to play in the third. Timeout. Lorente and the Lions take it. We'll take that timeout as well. 1-point game, 1 to play in the third. Don't go anywhere. Not going to lie, I feel a little old listening to It Takes Two by DJ Rob Bass.
They don't know nothing about this. They don't know nothing about this.
Everybody's sitting here in the Oates Family Gymnasium. Alex Tasker, Laura Goodman here on NorCal Sports TV, tipping off basketball coverage for the 2024-25 season. And boy, do we have a good one right here. A minute left in the third quarter, 40-39, Lions on top by 1. It's been scrappy. It's been fun to watch. And this one, I don't think you're going to want to tune out from the end of this one. They bring it up court here. Kamara looking for a teammate. He finds Wiggins. Wiggins been somewhat quiet, just a block here in the third quarter. Works into the paint, and as I say that, misses that one, but an elevation sensation. Look at number 15, Tambala raising up 8 points in the third. He's taken over.
He's woke up.
Yes, he has. 3-point lead, 42-39, and now a timeout from Weston Ranch. We'll keep it right here. And let's talk about him a little bit. Jeff Tambala, 3 fouls. He picked up a couple of them really early. Only 4 points in the first half. Then not only matches that, but doubles it in this third quarter here with 8.
Well, you can tell whatever conversation that happened in the locker room with the Lions, they definitely challenged him. But again, the big core of this Lions offense is feeding it inside out, letting the big fellas work. I mean, you can't have 6'6", 6'8", 6'6", 6'6", and not get them some touches. But the ability to get them a touch, you see now Western Ranch kind of trying to clog it up. That's going to open up for Valdez to knock down shots. That's going to open up for Blue to knock down shots. So the more touches that they get in there and they actually execute. Remember, in the first half, they couldn't buy a layup. Now that he's getting these tips in, he's getting these buckets in, it's allowing their team to get a different look, a different flow. And they haven't even hit, they only hit 1 3 on the night. So that means, again, their game and their bread and butter is the inside of that key. If you're on the other bench and right now you call Western Ranch timeout, you better figure out how to stop that inside play.
And the one person they have stopped so far has been Miles Wiggins. Only the 2 points, that only came in the second quarter, but he's made his difference up in the defensive department. 20 seconds on the clock. There's about a 4-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock.
And here it comes.
Tries to go the other way. Look out below! Slams it home! And as you call his name, he delivers. What can UPS do for you? I'll tell you about Wiggins. Pump fake. Shot. No good. 2-1. Oh, and a foul. A late foul there with .05 on the clock. There's another look at the slam.
And that's why you like players like this. Wiggins gets on the defender. That was intentionally. He gets high in the air. But Coach Lorente put him on the ball so that he could get that pick. And then what? It's lights, cameras, action.
And right as we've called his name, Tambala picks up his 4th. So now maybe a little bit of foul trouble to look for in the 4th frame. He's got 4. Only their first foul this quarter, too. That's one of the other reasons you've seen them kind of take a little bit of a stretch on their lead. They've limited the fouls. Inbound pass. Shot will count. Oh! Count the bucket. Hello. Josh Banks says, welcome to the game. Where have you guys been? He connects from deep. Count the bucket. We take another look at that.
And that was a deep prayer. Get it out your hand as soon as possible, and I guess the bank is still open.
I was going to say, you beat me to it. I don't think the bank was open this late on a Friday. The cheer team takes the floor. We'll take a break. It's a 2-point game as we head to the 4th here on NorCal Sports TV. As the dance team does their thing, we're 8 minutes from glory here. The Lions, a 2-point lead, heading into the final frame. Boy, it has been fun. I'm trying to tab up all the scores so far. Leading score is tied between Valdez and Tambala. 12 points scored in that third quarter from the Weston Ranch Cougars. 16 from the Lions, and that's why they have the lead. The largest lead they had was 5. The Cougars' largest lead was 7. That was early on in the game before the Lions roared back. Lions start with the ball, and here we go.
And it's just slowly, progressively gotten better each quarter for the Lions, and that's what you want to see.
Ooh, fights off the double team, pump fake. Good defense there from Reese. Floats inside to Valdez. You know, when a young man can elevate like that, that's hard to defend. Give him 12 on the night from Jalen Valdez. He's averaging 22. If the averages mean anything, we're in for a nice fourth quarter from Mr. Valdez.
Oh, he's going to put on the show. Again, it's all about winning, and that's what their number one goal is here at DCA, is getting a dub.
It's clutch time for him. Kicks back outside. Good defense there from Blue. Oh, kicks it off the glass. That was nice.
That was a tough shot.
Josh Banks, he's turning it on now. He's got 5 points in the last minute of game time, including that three-pointer there to end the third that we didn't see coming. That was sweet. Here's the guy. He's been quiet most of the night. Fouled on the way up. Count the bucket. Wiggins says, I'm still here.
Right where you want him. He got into a sweet spot, too deep into the key. You can't let him get that type of position, but that is what they've been fighting for all game. Coach Lorente puts in that consistency. If we can't go away from our stuff, we can't go away from our system, and that's a result of it right there paying off. This might be going in the Lions' favor.
6'6" junior finally gets himself to the charity stripe tonight. He cannot connect on the three-point play. They still go back up to 4-point lead. Here's Reese, staying pretty quiet now. He's still the leading scorer, 15 on the night. Reese finds himself open. They're going to kick it around. Here's Banks. Oh, a lot of contact goes right to Lilly. Here comes the big scorer, misses that time. And the Lions the rebound. Valdez is going to kick it over to Blue. Here comes Freddie. Freddie, nice handles on the young man, too. Man defense tries to kick it inside. Finds a team. It's Panda. We haven't called his name much tonight. They go back to Wiggins. It's going to be Wiggins and Valdez the rest of the way. He elevates, left it short on the iron. No good. Here comes Lilly. Darion Lilly loses
a lot of
possession.
contact right there.
And it's going to go out of bounds and forcing a turnover.
Whoa, I'm kind of with Coach Manziel right there. Like, didn't give him a clear lane to run through. A lot of contact on that, but I definitely don't think he dribbled out of bounds intentionally.
No, I don't think the strategy is right there.
But I mean, when you get a little home cooking right there, I can take that. I mean, I understand.
You're still in the game. It's not like it's been a recurring factor. They kick it far side. Wiggins finds his man, rises up, and good to go. Danny Panda finally on the board tonight.
That was the name we just called. Maybe we got a little telepathy going on over here because we understand who need to get involved and who needs to get the basketball, and it's coming right on time.
It's their largest lead of the night. It's 5:57 left in the fourth quarter. They kick it to the top of the three-point. Reese stops his dribble. Now he kicks it to the corner. Defense is there. They reset to Reese now, top of the three-point arc.
And I like the switch. Again, we talked about this on the last dunk from Bridges. Again, he's going to put – Coach Richards is going to put him on the ball because he's one of their best defenders.
Reese finally passes. It tips off a player, and it's going to go to the Lions. Look out below. Here's Valdez. Euro in the lane. No good, but he's fouled. It's going to go against Reese. That's his fourth. Something to watch.
And again, every single time, how has he gotten him? He's got him with the Euro step. You got to keep that. Give him a straightforward defend. Every time you force him to away, he pulls back over to the other way. He is a master of the Euro step in the speed ability. He doesn't go fast with it. He actually goes and makes a change of speed when he makes the decision. But again, you've gotten 3 fouls off of his Euro step alone. So when are you going to make the adjustment? As a coach, I'm frustrated because, again, look, pull over, you take something away, he's right there at the rim.
Valdez will step up. Valdez tonight with 12 to extend the lead. First one is good. And I think this is right now the point of the game where you're starting to see a little bit of that difference between these guys who are maybe just a step above where some of the other guys. The Cream's sort of proverbially rising to the top as that misses the second one.
But
He's
look who's
still fighting for it, though.
Look who's on the ground. Timeout. He got to get it. And there he goes. That's a great coach call right there, Coach Lorente.
Great effort from Valdez. They take the timeout. We will, too. Don't go anywhere.
The time to get in shape is finally here. The Boss Move Fitness app is here to help you accomplish your goals with a customized meal plan, day by day, with a shopping list to make sure that you're eating something nutritious and delicious to help you lose the belly fat for good. It also comes with a customized workout plan, whether you're in a gym or at home, so therefore you never ever have to question what you're doing to make sure you get in the shape that you want to be in. Get started today at GetStartedAtBossMoveFitness.com.
Back inside the gymnasium, it's the largest lead of the night for the Lions. It's up to 7, 51-44, 5:26 to play. Lions maintain possession off that great effort from Valdez. And here's Darion Lilly. He's guarding up the smaller man, drives to the lane, a foul, and he throws his hands up. We're going to wait to see what the call is.
I was like, where are we getting the call at? It was a lot of contact, but a great way to turn the corner and get to the basket.
They are going to say it is on Lilly. Team's third. It's Lilly's second. Something to think about going forward. First foul shot is good from Freddie Blue. That gives him 12 on the night. And the lead now up to 8. Rattles both of them home and make it 9. Cougars need a bucket.
Badly.
They are on, that's my quick math, a 9-2 run to start the fourth.
They need to get their stars involved. The stars are not scoring right now.
Reese puts Valdez on a spin cycle, but they go down on the bad pass. Coming back up the other way, it's Valdez. Goes up, sweet layup. Count.
He's out.
Excuse me.
But why? Why even make an attempt right there? Even though you're the only one back, you have to be conscious of knowing that you have 4 fouls.
That's his 5th. That's the team's 4th, and it puts Valdez back to the line. And now the foul game is definitely alive and well. Reese checking out, and you look over at head coach Ed Menzel. He is not happy from our broadcast position. He's looking at the scoring table.
Well, you're getting a charge right. You're getting a blocking call right there because you have to give him somewhere to come down on. No space, nowhere to come down. I'm going to come straight down on your chest. So naturally, not giving that space. He's gotten that multiple times, but that's where the contact is happening. Over the arms, over the contact, under the body, clipping him underneath, which he got a foul for on the other end when he got clipped underneath as well. So, again, multiple times, but that's just Valdez showing his expertise and dominance over, hey, I'm going to win this matchup tonight.
And you talk about a tough performance here from Valdez. We spoke pregame with Coach Lorente, and he said, I don't know how much this kid's going to play tonight. He's 3 days removed from pneumonia. He's been on antibiotics, and I don't think he's checked out since he checked in about 2 minutes into this game.
Well, Valdez is a warrior, so I wouldn't assume he was going to be out too much longer. I think he took it light as he knocks down in that second one going for 2 for 2, but I think he took it light in the warm-ups, kind of got his mind right, got his body right so he can give it all out tonight, help them get this win.
And it's something about that warm-up, too. You can kind of feel it now. All right, I got my wind underneath me again. I can breathe again. He's fighting pneumonia as it's an 11-point lead. 3-ball is good. Oh, and a little bit of chatting, and he gets teed up. I think he gets – nope, excuse me, a timeout. He turned around and started chatting. That was Keith LeBlanc. He's hit 4 from deep. He turned around and maybe said something to his bench. Timeout by Weston Ranch. We'll stay here. Yeah, as we look at the replay. Yeah,
great call by Coach. I'm liking the coaching battle here. Way to get a bucket in an immediate timeout because, again, you got enough to kind of stretch here, so we still got 4 minutes in the ball game. You don't hurt yourself with that timeout, but you allow yourself to get in position to set up something defensively. Weston Ranch likes to press. They like to apply pressure. So right now, calling the timeout, allowing his team to kind of get some legs and momentum. They haven't seen the ball go on the rim in a while. So, again, the way to stop that streak, but now we got to set up something defensively to get a stop.
They had the timeout to give, too. We're now even on timeouts, 2 apiece left. But, you talk about the coaching, and I mean, both of these head coaches have championship pedigrees. As we get ready for the inbound pass here. Freddie's going to take it up court. Oh, faces the double team. Good handles. And Valdez going to slow things down. The clock is their friend. 4:30 left. Wiggins with the ball. Wiggins looking for a place to go. Now he goes cross court. Finds his teammate. He finds Kamara. Now he kicks it back to Valdez. Valdez looking man on man. He's got 3 people there ready to make a move. Bit of a strong pass. Panda hangs on to it. 8 to shoot. That one tipped and taken away for the moment. Darion Lilly takes it. He goes cross court. Tries to find a man. Do they hang on to it? They do. They kick it outside. A chance now. Oh, they thought about the shot from distance. I think that opportunity has gone awry.
They try to get their guy in. That was the issue. They're trying to find him, the shooter.
Ooh. Bell tried to get the one teardrop to fall. There's the first team foul against the Lions. We'll see who it's on. It's going to go against Panda. It's his third, team's first in the fourth.
And we need a little bit more of this. I mean, if you're the Cougars right now, put the ball on the floor, get to the rim, stop the clock, and try to get points while the clock is not rolling.
Bell with 3 points tonight. 1 of 2 from the charity stripe. Make it 1 of 3. And these are the things we've talked about and we've harped about it all game long so far, Goody, is these opportunities when you have the chance at the free points, at the free throw line, when you have the easy layups and you can't make them.
It's a lot of open circles tonight on both teams.
Yep.
And again, that's just leaving points and money on the board or on the floor, as we call it. You got to get those points. You got to make those points happen.
Panda checks out. No good again. 0 for 2 from the stripe. Works up to Wiggins. Look out below! Windmill 3! No! He walked!
What?
Oh, the crowd's on their feet. Now a bit of momentum going the other way. He says, I'll try it again. Takes this one away. Kicks it down low. Now it's turned over. Now the action's picked back up. Lilly says, I'm going to take it to the hoop. This one blocked! Come back the other way! And taken away. Blue fouled!
That was the most craziest series of basketball I've seen in a long time.
Oh, I need a break. I need some water. Oh, my.
I don't know how we go from a windmill travel dunk
that was...
to now we're 4 possessions later.
As we look at it, there's the turnover and the foul.
And see, again, these are the plays. I'm going to get an opportunity. Coach Lorente pulled this one out. Ask him. Again, these are the plays of frustration as a coach because now we get great highlight, Jim's going crazy, but we don't get the 2 points because we travel. We got to lock in a little bit more, get focused as Blue knocks down his first free throw. But getting focused, those are the things that make us lose. They seem insignificant in the moment, but those little things add up, and you chip away. Blue going 2 for 2. I know he wants that one back.
Blue 4 points here in the fourth quarter, all from the stripe. The foul was on Josiah Bell. The team now in the bonus. They kick it to the corner. They're down 10. 3 minutes left. Oh, thought about throwing up the shot. They work baseline. Double team. Now they kick it back outside to Lilly. Excuse me, to Bell. Foul. Count the bucket.
And there we go. Obviously, have you seen since we got Reese taken out, Bell's really stepped up a lot, being able to put the ball on the floor. Again, his size and his positioning, if he continues to work and come downhill, man, he could be a great advantage for the Cougars.
Bell goes to the free throw stripe for the three-point play. Heck of an effort from the young man. The foul was on the freshman Cameron Wells, who don't want to let the foul, as they pick up the floor here, clean up a little bit. I don't want to let this foul dissuade from the fact that Cameron Wells, for a freshman getting his first minutes of the year, has played fantastic basketball tonight. 7 points, a big contributor in that first half to kind of start the comeback, and then the Stars picked it up. And like we talked about, once Wiggins started getting those buckets, once Valdez started getting those buckets, then off they went to the races.
And I mean, and if you think about it, Coach Lorente playing 3 freshmen tonight off his bench in rotation, getting some spot minutes just to see how the feel is. But again, Cameron Wells really playing solid minutes for the Lions.
3-point play, no good. Rebound Lions as they come back the other way. And the pressure going to start mounting now for the Cougars, down by 8.
And again, that's 2 opportunities they missed for free throws, not taking advantage of going to the line.
I think I know what they're going to work on practice on Monday. Valdez steps into the paint. Here he is again, floater, and we've seen him make those most of the night. Doesn't
we need him to come downhill. Just keep on going, young fella.
Oh, Lilly loses the ball. Valdez takes it. No look pass to his teammate. He goes up for the layup. Foul! Put him in the book. Send him to the line. Lilly throws his hands up. What else can I do? And the big flex from Mo Kamara. That's his first bucket since the first quarter. And a chance to make it a 3-point play.
Didn't see a lot of contact, but again, action on our side, so contact had to be on the other side. Again, you see this Lions team rocking and rolling, and they don't look like they're stopping.
Here's the chance for the 3-point play as the crowd chants his name, rattles out. Lilly gets the rebound. He's been all over the glass all night long. He's not going to check out the rest of the way. Oh, I thought he was going to shoot that. Fade away, got the glass, no good. Foul is going to be on number 4. I think that's Wells again. Yes, it is. That's the team's third. His third as well. And here's the opportunity. Get back in them, like we've said all night. Make the free throws, limit it. First one up. There it is. He's good. That's the second free throw made for Bell tonight. And Logan George checks back in, the freshman on that rotation like we talked about. Second one good from Bell. 2 for 2 this time. 8-point game again, 59-51. The action's been non-stop. Oh! Timeout taken by Lorente, and the Lions saw the double team coming. They'll take their timeout. We'll step aside as well. When we come back, we'll have the end of this one. Don't go anywhere. Back inside the gymnasium, we're just about ready to wrap things up here. 2:15 left. Alex Hasker, Lauren Goody-Goodman, been with you all night, and we've had a terrific game. This one going for the inbound. It will be taken in by the Lions. And now it's a chance that they just need to start running clock here. You can't give up any turnovers. No easy possessions. Kicked outside. There's the junior, Grayson Smith. This one, and right as it on cue, the layup is good. That's Keith LeBlanc.
LeBlanc can do twos? I didn't know. I thought
I've only seen him from distance tonight.
Oh,
another one. Hang on. Jump ball, and I think that's going to be Cougars' ball, and it is.
Again, the pressure, the tempo, they picked it up a little bit, but
the tempo's there all of a sudden. Oh, look now, this is a 6-point game. It's a 2-possession game. See some heavy breathing here from both players here right in front of our bench. Darion Lilly will take it up the floor. 1:44 left in this one. And a timeout taken by Weston Ranch. 1 timeout remaining per person, per team rather. All right, what do you do here, Coach?
Right now, Western Ranch, we got to get a bucket. We got to get a bucket. It's no questions about it. We have to get a point right here, and we have to get in our pressure. If you're the Lions, you lead the show. There's no need to rush. There's no need to put any extra sauce on it. Take care of the basketball and do the little things. If you're the Lions, if you're Western Ranch, it's all about stops and quick baskets. Don't settle for threes if you don't have to. If you can get an easy 2, easy layup, make it count. If you can get an and 1 play, we would love something like that. But again, it's for them to get back in the ball game. They're going to be able to have to make shots and get stops. If you're Destiny Christian, lock in. That's our saying for the rest of the season. Lock in and be able to finish this ball game out. That's taking care of the basketball, making free throws down the stretch. You got the lead. All you got to do is hold it.
Well, you said it better than I ever could, and ate up the time during the timeout that I needed. That's what we call in the business, kids, filling. I want to thank the Kings for being out here, the Sacramento Kings helping out the in-stadium atmosphere tonight, and it's been great. You know, you talked about the community partners. We can talk about that at length. Here we go. 100 seconds left on the clock. Minute 40. That one tipped. It's going to stay Cougar ball. Valdez, he's ready to put this game on ice.
He was trying to sneak one away right there, just not too close. But LeBlanc, man, you gotta give hats off to him. He stepped up big. Now they're running plays for him and trying to get him an ISO. So, again, if the game is going in your way and you do what you need to do, you're always rewarded. And so, right now, he's getting it.
In the post, Lilly, pump fake once, twice, goes up. Second opportunity, gets it. Darion Lilly, that's his first field goal since the second quarter. Coming back the other way, you can't have a turnover here if you're the Lions. So 4-point game. Oh, right as we say, that one punched out. Valdez able to maintain. Come back the other way. Just about a minute left in the game. Valdez.
You got to send everything you got at Valdez.
Oh.
Travel.
Oh, I thought I took that one too. Rebound, Lilly. Here come the Cougars. He says, I'm going to take it myself. Rolls to the lane. It's good. We got a one-possession game under a minute to play. The defense has stepped up. Full court pressure now. And a foul.
We don't need to foul.
I think they're going to get LeBong on this one.
We don't need to foul. Woo! But this is the reason why we're in early season. Not that they're loafing, not that it's sloppy, but again, the energy. We've been waiting all year to get to basketball season. We got to wait all the way till November to get a basketball game. So these guys are trying to get all these jitters out. Just slow down and take your time. You've seen in that chaos in that last, and Blue knocks it in and seals that when they need it.
Big time free throw from Blue. His 6th point, all from the charity stripe here in the 4th quarter. 3 points, chance to make it a 2-possession game again. Makes the free throws when you need them. Here comes Bell up the court. No time to waste. Works himself in the paint. Layup. Can't get it to go. Rebound. Lions. And they think they can take it a little slow. And there's the foul by Lilly. He needed to make it. That's his 4th. And the Lions, if they can make their free throws, can breathe a sigh of relief.
I mean, the Cougars got an attempt right there. The ball hits the rim, and that's the shot you want. But just not able quite to finish that one, and Lilly picks up an unnecessary foul.
It is incredible, too. Let's go back before that possession. They brought it to within just the one. And then you called about it as the first one's no good from Blue, which is unusual, as we've seen here in the 4th quarter.
It's only his 2nd miss on the night, so.
But we talked about that unnecessary foul there from LeBlanc, who you didn't need it. You called it. You didn't need that foul. You had the shot clock with you. You just needed to play defense. And the defense was doing great up until that point. They'd really shut him down. He misses both. We got a chance here. Ball on the floor. Timeout called. Oh, they're going to say jump ball. Lilly went for the timeout. Head coach Ed Manziel is looking over like...
He can't do nothing but shake his head and throw his head back right there.
I think the referee makes the right call. They both had their arms around it, and then he went for the timeout. He didn't have full possession when they went for the timeout.
Which is always a difficult call. We always talk about this in basketball because how can I remain possession and call a timeout?
Right, exactly. Valdez was going to inbound. Now he checks out. Panda to inbound. That one taken away. Whoa. Stays with it. 27 seconds. Lilly goes to the basket. Count the bucket. Darion Lilly says, hold on a minute.
He literally says, I got Valdez. He literally yells at his teammate, I got Valdez. They literally throw him the ball. He makes a play. This is why he's a showstopper.
Incredible. Trying to see who the foul was on. It's 4 team fouls for the Lions. Crowd roars to their feet. Makes the bucket.
Gotta get a timeout. Gotta get a timeout.
And there's a substitution. Mo Kamara checks back in. Now another substitution. They're taking Darion Lilly out of the game. And timeout by head coach Lorente of the Lions.
Ooh.
That's their final timeout.
Coach Lorente goes for the timeout right here. Very interesting.
So what do we do here? What's the move if you're Coach Lorente on the inbound?
Again, what we've been saying the whole night is we got to take care of the basketball. We are still winning the ball game. No matter how we feel about it, no matter what it looks like, we are still winning the ball game. So take care of the basketball. They just went to the line. Blue has literally missed only one shot prior to just missing 2 free throws. It's all the self-inflicted things that has this game so close on both sides. They got to be able to take care of the basketball, get to the free throw line. There's no need to foul. There's no need to rush until we get in a dire emergency. So if you're the Lions, you should be expecting I'm going to the line and shooting free throws. Now, if you're on the other side, Western Ranch building momentum right now. He literally just made a rotation to go defensive because he's going to try to get his guy back in there early. That might jeopardize him. We never know. But at the end of the day, they're coming up with a legit plan to figure out how they can get a stop on the Lions. But the Lions, it's their ball game. We at home. Take care of home court. That's always the number one rule. Take care of home field. Take care of home court. They got to be able to secure it in the little things. Take care of the basketball. You still have the lead, even though I know in basketball and football world, whenever you're losing, it can be by 1 point. You feel like it's the end of the world. Take care of the ball right now. You'll secure the win.
We're working through some technical gremlins on our side. We don't have the ability to update the scoreboard right now. 61-60 is our score. 25 ticks on the clock. Looking for the inbound pass. It goes in for the Lions. They kick it back. There's 20 seconds. Full court pressure. Look at the defense. Trying to force the turnover in a hack. They're going to call number 5. That's Josh Banks. His 4th. The team's already in the bonus. And to the line, Freddie Blue.
And you see right now, it's not a lot of people touching the basketball. It's either Blue or Valdez.
Blue, Valdez.
We got to get some good free throw shooters on the line.
Wiggins is out there playing defense. He gets his there. 62-60 the score. And here comes Darion Lilly. He checks back in. Three-point game. Timeouts exhausted for everybody. Weston Ranch has one. They bring it up, and there it is. There's the final timeout. 12 seconds left. We've got mini balls flying on the court from some fans. All right, who's the shot go to? You got to think right now. Keith LeBlanc's hit from distance, as I count quickly on my notes here, 4 times.
Hit, and they was all net.
All
deep.
net.
Well, you got 2 options here. You got LeBlanc, so I'm looking for some type of box set, some type of double screen down, so that you can either get him a flare out either to the corner or to the top of the key to get him a wide open 3. Or if that doesn't happen, with the rotation and with the movement, you can dump it down to Lilly, and hopefully he go for him to get a 3-point play. So there's a couple options here. They're going to get the ball on the side, so that's one of the reasons why they waited to get across half court to call the timeout. But again, they got a couple options with the set here. You got to be able to be patient and set good screens. There's no pressure in my mind. How we knock this down, you shoot this shot every day in practice. You work on plays like this, sideline execution. We put in game scenarios. And guess what? This is only the 3rd, 4th game, so we don't have a lot of practice scenarios. This is a great start for a great atmosphere, great environment. Who want to hit the big shot?
And not to knock anything of the effort so far, but we talked in the pregame about Weston Ranch. And Menzel mentioned that we're coming in and we're playing these tough teams. We like the challenge. They've shown up for the challenge. If they fall to 0-3 tonight, I don't think they look at tonight as a loss. It will be in the score column as we inbound. We'll finish that point after the game. 10 ticks of the clock. Works to the right side. Pump fake. Kick back outside. Lilly kicks out. Wide open 3. He walked.
Oh, no.
The call is on the floor. They say he picked up the feet.
Oh, no.
Hold on. Hold on a minute. I think they're saying foul. We're waiting for the official call here. There is a Lions player down.
And that's Wiggins, I think, cramping up on the sideline as he was going to get in the game. He started cramping up.
No, he was in the game.
Oh.
We saw him walk out a second ago. I say a second ago. Loose time as it shows he's landing. I think when he recently checked out, we saw him out of the corner of our eye run to the locker room real quick. I think you're right on the cramping. He's left it all out on the court. It might be an ankle, too. Oh, that's not what you want to see if you're head coach Lorente. Wiggins being helped, both assistant coaches helping him to the bench, the athletic staff waiting for him, and a hush kind of falls amongst the crowd. 2.7 on the clock. And it is Weston Ranch ball. Oh, and he's going to go straight back. Oh, you absolutely hate to see that. Somewhat quiet night as far as scoring, but when it comes to his defensive prowess, you don't expect it. Inbound pass, foul immediately. Valdez is going to take it up court, and he'll put this one to bed officially. 1.2 unless Valdez misses both, but I have a hard time with the way Valdez has shot the ball, believing that he's going to. And as we just look to our left here, you won't see it on your screen, but we just saw Wiggins make his way directly to the head athletic trainer's office. Our thoughts are with him. And hopefully a quick recovery from whatever is ailing him. Valdez connects on one there. 6 points in the fourth quarter for him. Second one on the way is good. Inbound Lilly from deep. No good. And that is your final. Destiny Christian opens up the new gym and the new name on the basketball court with a win, 65-60. The Lions take down the Cougars. We're going to step aside. We'll get the player of the game to come on over. We'll talk to them right after this. Don't go anywhere.
The time to get in shape is finally here. The Boss Move Fitness app is here to help you accomplish your goals with a customized meal plan, day by day, with a shopping list to make sure that you're eating something nutritious and delicious to help you lose the belly fat for good. It also comes with a customized workout plan, whether you're in a gym or at home, so therefore you never ever have to question what you're doing to make sure you get in the shape that you want to be in. Get started today at GetStartedAtBossMoveFitness.com to accomplish your goals in no time.
Well, we are here live with the NorCal Sports Player of the Game, and I got to say, Jalen Valdez, you come out every single night, show out and show up. Man, you started a little sick, so talk to me about just prepping, coming into the game, being under the weather, and coming into the ballgame tonight.
I wasn't sure if I was going to play the last couple of days. It was more of a game-time decision, how I felt, and I still wasn't feeling very good all day. And then once I got into warm-ups, I started to feel a lot better. So by then I knew I was ready to go.
Definitely different, not starting, right?
Yeah.
Making a switch.
Yep.
But once you came into the game, you immediately start giving points, contribution. When you're on the floor leading this team, how good does it feel?
It feels great because I got a lot of guys that I've watched them develop because my sophomore year, we have like 4 juniors that came on the team, and just being able to play with guys that I've seen develop and grow is my favorite thing, watching them grow, really.
What was the conversation like in the locker room at halftime? I know you guys came and made an immediate shift. You were down 2, and then you come out and win this ball game. What was that talk like?
It was just our lack of effort. We weren't playing with as much energy as we have the first 2 games of the season, and we wanted to change that. I don't know if it's because I didn't start and it was change, or not sure, maybe our home opener a little nervous, but we came out a lot more energy in the second half, and it definitely showed.
Team pulled it out, got big plays from your big fellas down low.
Yep.
When you guys are trying to work that inside-out game, talk to me about what kind of options that gives your team, but also how much does it open it up for you as a guard and creating?
It's amazing the way they can just get their own buckets down low. It creates open space, and it helps us drive, drop off, and it changes the game, really. Even if they don't score, like our big struggle to score today, but they change the game so much more than the box score.
It came down to the nitty-gritty there, a travel call. Playing in tough games like this, like an opponent against Weston Ranch, how much does that help you guys develop early in the preseason, but help you guys really show where you guys are and give you guys a gauger?
It's huge because you can't really practice this type of game. It's not something you can just go to practice and teach. It's something you need to learn because it's like a playoff atmosphere, the grittiness and just the competitiveness.
Man, thank you so much. This is our player of the game, Jalen Valdez. We're going to be right back with the head coach.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
The time to get in shape is finally here. The Boss Move Fitness app is here to help you accomplish your goals with a customized meal plan, day by day, with a shopping list to make sure that you're eating something nutritious and delicious to help you lose the belly fat for good. It also comes with a customized workout plan, whether you're in a gym or at home, so therefore you never ever have to question what you're doing to make sure you get in the shape that you want to be in. Get started today at GetStartedAtBossMoveFitness.com to accomplish your goals in no time.
And welcome back inside the gymnasium one more time. Alex Tasker, Lauren Goody-Goodman here. We just spoke with Jalen Valdez. I mean, bright future ahead for that young man.
Man, he really got his head on his shoulders right, a great leader of the team. But that's just a part of the development. That's the true testament of the program here. Coach Lorente, what he's trying to build, a different type of culture, the type of guys that he has. Like he said, man, every piece plays a part here. And he's just a great young man. Just watching how much he's grown and developed here at the school is crazy to see. Like now he's a double-digit leader on the team, but also just like that vocal leader. Everybody's known him for like his scrappiness and how hard he plays. but for him to be able to huddle the team up when they're frustrated, for him to be that voice, and like he said, a lot of these guys he's been with since his sophomore year, so they have a great culture and togetherness here that I really like to see in this early part of the season.
Speaking to his dad a little bit, surprising to hear he doesn't have any college offers yet.
Not surprised.
Yeah, I mean, they want a certain thing here. I mean, he kind of fits.
I think he's in the danger height. No offense. 5'11" to 6'1" boy basketball players. That's a danger height.
Yeah.
You got to be extremely, extremely special. That doesn't mean that there isn't Division II, Division III NAIA basketball. Some of these lower mid majors, but again, a lot with the portal. Okay, transfer portal being a very live thing. A lot of coaches are relying on that.
And he'll play at that next
Absolutely.
level. It might not be exactly where he thinks he might play right away. I think he'll end up at the next level. We were going to try to find Coach Lorente to speak here post-game too, but he's currently addressing his team. He's a coach first.
Jalen's in a good position regardless of the hype or whatever's happening right now. Again, he has the numbers, he has the film, so it's just getting in the hands of a right coach. He's going to be a coach's dream.
Absolutely. This Weston Ranch team, they do fall to 0-3 on the season, but you talk about they've been building every single game. And for the most, they never looked out of this game.
No.
Even when they trailed by, I think the highest they got to was trailed by 11, they still brought it back to a one-possession game with plenty of chance to still win it at the end.
This is going to be a problem team. I'm just going to tell you, we're going to see them again. We might get to cover them in some of these one-day things that we do. But Western Ranch showed me a little bit there again, being able to test the battle of time. They went on a run to come back and bring it within like that last 2 minutes. They brought it within 1 point of the game. That's really important to show you, hey, they do have the durability to work hard. They do have the ability to face adversity. It's cleaning it up. So practice is not necessarily like, hey, I got to harp on the guys more, but it's more so getting it to click at the right points so that we can make it all come together to get W's.
Well, we thank you so much for joining us here tonight. Again, next week starts the 70th anniversary of the Gridley Invitational. 8 great teams up there. It's a great experience for all involved. We do hope you'll join us for that. For Lauren Goody-Goodman, my producer Joseph, and everybody here on NorCal Sports TV, my name's Alex Tasker. Thank you so much for joining me. We'll see you next week in Gridley.